All right, welcome back to my page for yet another drill. Today's drill I call squares. I will attach a photo in this video of this drill to kind of better explain what it looks like. And it's relatively easy to set up. It's just 4 poles set in a square. You can make it however big or small you want. Beginning with this drill, like for the first few times, I would go with a bigger square, but you have to work with the space that you're given. So the smaller square is going to be harder, so just keep that in mind. This drill keeps the horse's hip in and underneath them and encourages them to keep that outside leg moving while the inside leg pivots, and to sit on their hind end and really use their forend to kind of help pull them around the turn while that hind end sits and pivots and just kind of provides that power. You can do this drill whenever, however often you choose. I haven't really noticed it causing any issues with my horse, but you know, as with anything, just be wary. Repetition does get boring and frustrating for them if you do something way too often. So keep that in mind. And let's get on. It's time to drill.
Here's a visual of this drill again, just in case it would help anybody out. I have 3 different lines going there just to show the 3 different steps of this drill. So here we are. I'm starting her off at the walk. I'm walking her to the pole, and then we get to my rate point. I ask her to stop, and then I use my outside leg and apply a little pressure on the reins to encourage her to pivot. My advice for you is to look past the pole. Don't look at it. Look at like a spot on the wall past it. I found this helped keep my horse straighter and not focusing on the pole as much. You really want them to move their front end around. She does a great job doing that, going this way, which is why I filmed it going this way. She was kind of struggling the other way, but that will give you the general gist of it. Make sure your horse is solid here at the walk. I asked her to go off at the trot because she did a really good job, and we're basically doing the same thing, but I'm just trotting in between poles instead of walking, still asking her to stop at her rate point and move her front end around her back end, and just keeping her going and keeping her calm. I remember the first time I ever did this drill with her, she got really anxious, so just take things slow with your horse and make sure that they really understand what you're asking. And next I ask her to trot the whole thing without stopping, but I'm still trying to keep my turns really nice and square. She swings out a little bit more this time, just because we don't have that stop, but right there she did a really nice one. So I just keep asking her to move her front end around her back end, and of course we go off camera, but she does a really nice job, so I let her be done.
Alrighty, so that was the drill. I hope you enjoyed. As with every drill, take your time, really go step by step, slowly. Don't frustrate your horse. The first time I did this drill with her, I tried to do each step in the same day, and she got frustrated, I got frustrated, and it was just not a good time. Looking back, now that I've worked on her with this drill a little bit more and taken my time, it's a lot easier now because she doesn't get frustrated, I don't get frustrated, and I just look for the improvement and I don't look for perfection. So that's really all I have to say about this drill. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.